Correct way to define Python source code encoding. PEP 263 defines how to declare Python source code encoding. Normally, the first two lines of a Python file should start with. But I have seen a lot of files starting with equals, encoding instead of coding. So what is the correct way of declaring the file encoding? Is encoding permitted because the regex used is lazy? Or is it just another form of declaring the file encoding? I'm asking this question because the PEP does not talk about encoding, it just talks about coding.
Check the docs here. If a comment in the first or second line of the Python script matches the regular expression coding equals $s\w.plus, this comment is processed as an encoding declaration. The recommended forms of this expression are which is recognized also by new Emacs, and which is recognized by Bram Molinar's them. So, you can put pretty much anything before the coding part, but stick to coding, with no prefix, if you want to be 100% Python docs recommendation compatible. More specifically, you need to use whatever is recognized by Python and the specific editing software you use, if it needs/accepts anything at all. For example, the coding form is recognized, out of the box, by new Emacs but not them. Yes, without a universal agreement, it's essentially a turf war.
Just copy-paste below statement on the top of your program. It will solve character encoding problems.
PEP 263. The first or second line must match the regular expression coding equals the plus. So, encoding UTF-8 matches. PEP provides some examples.
As of today, June 2018. PEP 263 itself mentions the regex as follows. To define a source code encoding, a magic comment must be placed into the source files either as first or second line in the file, such as, or, using formats recognized by popular editors, or, more precisely, the first or second line must match the following regular expression. So, as already summed up by other answers, it'll match coding with any prefix, but if you'd like to be as PEP compliant as it gets, even though, as far as I can tell, using encoding instead of coding does not violate PEP 263 in any way, stick with plain coding, with no prefixes.
If you want a favor, please consider subscribing.